Hi everybody, welcome to Crazy Trendy Sports. As you see, I have a special guest here today, Dale Fowler.
What's good? What's good with it? They call me Daily Dale, but you know I'm Dale Fowler. Hey, we also do another show as well, DC Sports Family. Y'all can check us out. But like, what we got cracking for today, Court?
We got the UCM football game that just happened on Saturday, the Chiefs game that just happened Monday, and we also, he was there. He's a Chiefs fan. So yeah, we got all, and then more topics. Anyway, okay, so UCM game. Did you go to that game?
No, I didn't get the chance to go to that game. I really didn't. But I heard it was a good one. It came down to the end, and like what kind of disappointed the Mules. I mean, I think they all gonna be mad at me if they ever checked out my Twitter page because I said some.
Oh yeah,
I said some things that they would not like.
I was gonna screenshot.
But I heard it came down to like they scored before I heard KP had like the game winning touchdown at first, and they see Northwest marches down, and they get the win. But right there where UCM is really actually a pretty good team. They play really well. They're young, and that's good for them further on in the future. But honestly, once the quarterback and our offense start coming along, then they'd be better because their defense is kind of pretty solid. They had a game winner for them before already. Yeah. When it came down to the clutch, it would have been going to overtime, but it didn't happen. But yeah, it's just really they just need to come along. It's a young team. They got some people who've been on the team for a minute that need to step up and become leaders to help them guide them through because their chances it's not really. It's kind of slim to get into the playoffs right now, but it's still a possibility.
What I learned in that game is anything can happen in 53 seconds. So
yeah.
Once Northwest did that long pass, we just knew the game was over. We just knew it was over. But it was still a really good game. They fought.
Yeah. Moving on from that, let's talk about that amazing Monday night football game that happened. Yes, I was there. It was live. We was. Yes.
Y'all almost lost. That was a really good game, though.
But this is what the Chiefs has proven. They're a second half team, and they are always they willing to fight. Once the defense is good right there, and just the offense is starting to come along with Kareem Hunt really showing that he's really.
That's your lifesaver.
It really is.
That's your lifesaver.
Nah, but see, people always saying he's our lifesaver, but people don't never give Alex Smith the credit he deserves. I understand
he did play really good that game though.
But he used his feet to get us out of that game, and then the passes he made, he haven't thrown an interception. He was really one of the best quarterbacks right there. They said the last quarterback to have 8 touchdowns and 0 interceptions coming, into the first part of the season was one of the people we could consider GOAT right now, Peyton Manning. Aaron Rodgers he's good, but I'm not giving him GOAT status. He haven't came back from a Super Bowl supposed to be L like Tom Brady. So, but it was really an amazing game. The Redskins played well themselves. Their defense was out there sticking. Their corners was not having it. They was out there hitting, but it was just
last play.
Yeah, it was just a resiliency play. I mean, the Redskins was doing what they was trying to score. I mean, it's obvious Kirk Cousins couldn't throw 80 yards down to the end zone to get a touchdown, so they did that short pass. But that was just great, swarming to the ball by the defense, and then next Justin Houston gets the ball and go for 6 because they didn't care about the field goal.
That was. Hand off the ball and just ran it down the field. That would have been safer. They already lost.
This is what she think. You gotta understand. This is the NFL. Anything happens. We didn't see Aaron Rodgers do some stuff that he wasn't supposed to do.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I'm just saying.
Last Sunday, Donald Trump made some comments about players get that son of a bitch off the field if they're take a knee during the national anthem because it's disrespectful. And then so players started protesting, and even owners joined them during the protest. How do you feel about that?
Glad they starting to take more of a stand, even though they was doing it last year. But it's the players starting to come together more, understanding our president is really kind of acting out of line.
Acting
It
like a
seems
child.
like that's some child things. I mean, being from a professional standpoint, calling people son of a bitches is not cool, and that's disrespectful to anyone
Especially
because
the president.
you're really not even calling him a bitch. You're calling his mother or father a bitch
Yeah.
because they're son of a bitches. Excuse my language. It's not really appropriate for you to be talking like this on the thing, but
My
like
mom will be fine.
yeah. But it's just like to that point, it was that's not how you should act, and it's been times that even from our past president, like people didn't like a lot of things that he did, but he was professional
More
about how he
respectful,
handled it.
and he was respectful
You
about
know,
it too.
a lot of people didn't like what he did, what was his plan, what he had done. It's starting to seem a little bit like white privilege. I don't even want to put it like that, but it is. Like, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and that's not even cool. So I'm glad the players is doing what they have to do. Is take a kneel, like, and their owners, because a lot of NFL owners, a lot of people think the owners is okay, like they don't like it, but they probably that comment what he said, him being unprofessional, like, okay, I'm gonna stand with my players from this one because.
And especially if the players, if you got that owner that hears players and they're complaining, and they actually care about their players, then they gonna try to at least work with them and stuff like that.
And really, what a lot of people don't understand, I mean, you like the ratings for football, you like, it's not even really going down. To be honest, the people, you got to understand, like on
People's
Sunday,
gonna watch it.
it's on a Sunday where it's not a lot. It's really a chill
Lazy
day,
days.
a lazy day, and football is on. You think they're not gonna watch it? Oh yeah, they're gonna watch it. And when you start getting to the demographics, the majority of the athletes that people like and admire, like in skill positions such as like wide receiver, running back, stuff like that, is ran by is really more blacks.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks, I mean,
It's more white.
you got white ones, but they also have black quarterbacks as well as that people like. Washington, who's starting to come up himself, and he's in Texas, one of like a big state that's about football. Dak Prescott, who's on the Dallas Cowboys here.
Yeah. It's like I rather see it from them than, I'm not trying to say that we're nobody, but like normal people like us, our voice won't be as heard as an NFL player.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, them guys, they get invited to the White House if they win the Super Bowl and stuff like that. What else? They're more like, if you want to be honest, they, into me in a way, they're more famous than a president. Because sometimes a president is not even really, just like nobody care about Trump like they probably care about the superstars. If people probably see Trump on the campus, our black community, they would just look at him
Just
like,
walk
walk by. I'm like, it's not nothing. If they seen like, who they, I say any, I put it out to any color athlete that's good, who's great and who's just regular, they're gonna get more attention than you.
Yeah. Preseason started, which really came by fast. I feel like basketball season just ended like some months ago.
Yeah.
So we got to get a little taste of Carmelo Anthony on his team. Him and Paul George with the Thunder. Who else got traded? Chris Paul.
Yep.
Working in that backcourt with James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Gordon Hayward with the Celtics.
My boy Lonzo Ball. He went off that second game, and we're not going to overpass that. We're going to talk about that. Do
you think Carmelo Anthony play better with the Thunder versus the Knicks?
I think he will. I think it's going to be more. He's going to have an actual team that can be behind him. They can, he can do certain things that he couldn't do with the Knicks. Because on the Knicks, you got to think about he was probably their focal point, simply because he was the only one who could really score, along with Porzingis. So that's not really, I mean.
Pittsburgh was probably excited to get a superstar, all-star Carmelo on the team. How do you think he feels like? Not only did he get Carmelo Anthony, he got Paul George too.
He's probably used to it, to be honest, because you got to understand he did play with James Harden and KD at the same time. It was just James Harden was coming off the bench, and honestly, my personal opinion, I feel if they would have stayed together longer than it would have, they probably would have got a ring eventually.
All three of them?
Yeah, they would have got a ring together eventually. He feel relieved that he got other people on the team that can also score the ball as well. Yeah. It's just you got Robertson, who's more of a defensive guy anyway. So, and Westbrook play aggressive, so it's they and Paul George and them, they play defense. So it's gonna be cool.
So
he got an actual team. It's just you need to worry about that bench when they out.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing that worries me, because like going up against Golden State, I think that's the thing with them. They got players who's starting that's going to put up points and play hard, and then they got bench players that are also the same. You got Iguodala, who took that. He said, yeah, I'm gonna come off from the bench. You got Sean Livingston, who's like a 6'8" point guard, who's coming off the bench, and then you got Patrick McCall, who's coming off the bench.
I forgot he was on the Warriors.
Yeah, you got. they just got Swaggy P.
Oh yeah, they did get him.
Yeah, I don't want to keep on going because it's horrible.
Do you think they got a chance in the finals?
Chance.
At least
Chance.
At least like can beat them at least one game in the finals. The Thunder.
All right, I was
telling
my friends this already, and I know y'all gonna watch this because y'all see me on here, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Yeah, it's a sweep throughout the playoffs. Like, especially on the Western Conference sides, they're going through them. If they see them in the finals, probably just to make it fun, so they can get an extra, paycheck.
So who you think they're gonna be in the playoffs with to get to the championship round? Because you got the Spurs, the Rockets.
I'm gonna be honest. People still sleep on the Spurs because Popovich ain't no joke. He's like a Belichick. He's gonna run the system. His system is gonna get him there. And he don't care about all that. Like, we got good players though that can lead them on, but it's just my point. All you got on this team for the Spurs, I mean, you got Kawhi Leonard, of course.
Yes.
He's a two-way player, and he's one of the humblest, people in the league who's overlooked.
They still got Ginobili, or did he retire?
Ginobili didn't retire yet, okay. And Tony Parker came back. So I mean, they're still cool.
They got an old team.
Yeah, they got an old team, but they're healthy, and Popovich know when to sit them and not sit them.
Imagine if Tim Duncan came back.
Nah, I mean, he's too old. He's done. He's done. You got Patty Mills, who's coming off the bench, who's pretty good as well. I mean, Paul Gasol still there. So
NBA season should be,
it's gonna be interesting.
The West Side should be interesting.
And Lonzo's getting to the playoffs. He's getting them to the playoffs. He's getting them. Him, Ingram, they getting there. Ingram, this is gonna be his year. To be honest,
I can see it.
It's gonna be his year, and he's about to go cook him up. Come on, buckets. That's what he's on. Lonzo, you didn't see that second preseason game. He went nuts. Defense, all that. Coming off, catching oops. He was ready. He was like,
I'm gonna have to catch a game.
Yeah, you gonna. I'm not even worried about it. I'm ready for the regular season.
I want to see what y'all hype is about him. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. I heard he's good, but I just want to see it.
I just like how he play. He played calm. Like he don't let nothing get to him. His father hyped him up, and he answers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of his dad's trying to take his brother out of high school.
I know.
They're trying to train him for 2 years.
I know. It's like I
Parent
feel.
of the year. I'm just playing.
He is.
No, he has to go get his education.
You know how many people was homeschooled and then still go to college? Homeschooling. He got. It's not like he never missed. Like.
But knowing LeVar, he gonna focus more on basketball versus school.
He's not stupid. This man is getting paid. He's gonna make sure he gets his education all that. That's not even nothing to worry about. And if LaMelo's that good, he's only gonna do 1 year in college anyway.
Let the boy go to high school.
And then he still gonna have friends.
But still let him go to high school.
Kick it. Like, he still got his friends there. I mean, it's nothing like that. I mean, I'm both ways with it, but he's a businessman. He's playing it smart, if I can say it like that. He's not stupid. He know what he's doing.
He's getting them prepared.
Yeah, he's getting them prepared. Some upcoming games is coming on. We got football this Sunday, and
Go Packers! Go Packers!
Yeah, but you got the Chiefs on primetime Sunday night. We're looking to get that 5-0 to 5. For real, I'm not even worried about the season, the regular season. I know they're gonna do good to get to playoffs. We need to ship this year.
Y'all always choke playoffs.
All right. When the last time I won a bowl, like 2010.
We made it further than y'all last year, so.
Y'all did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all did.
Yeah.
It took a major L to Atlanta.
Anyways, we made it further. That's all that matters. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you like and subscribe this channel. And make sure you go follow him on Instagram and follow my blog on Instagram. Maybe seeing him some more, and I will have some more special guests coming soon. All right, peace.